Hi guys, Brain here, and welcome to another commentary video. Today I want to talk about one thing that actually legitimately makes me angry in Dead by Daylight. There's a lot of things that I find irritating in Dead by Daylight while I'm playing. A lot of like strong perk combos, a lot of bugs, certain characters, like a lot of things make me like irritated in Dead by Daylight and like kind of annoy me. But I'm talking about something that actually like legitimately like frustrates me, like legitimately makes me angry, like will actually tilt me and actually make me incredibly frustrated. And it's yeah, last week I talked about the play style of like my least favorite play style, because that does make me pretty frustrated, is like people greeting gens using like life and sprint burst and then running away. But this is like a specific kind of play, like a singular play. And usually it's not even a singular play, it's like something they do throughout the match. That just like absolutely throws me over the edge. And that's when I go out of my way not to tunnel somebody, like I'm actively trying to be like quote unquote a good killer and not go out of my way to tunnel somebody, and they actively come back into my way. And this happens like, I feel like once a night when I have a killer session, and I hate it, and I hate it, and I hate it so much. The reason I brought this up is I was playing a match recently on Haddonfield before the event happened with all the bone chill and all that stuff. And there's this guy that just like, for some reason, I was trying to go out of my way. Like it was like the beginning of the match too. It wasn't even like the person I was chasing was on death hook or anything. Like I was trying to go so far out of my way to not notice this person. Like they just got unhooked. I'm right there. I'm like, okay, well that sucks, right? Like I am close to this hook. You got unhooked. Like that's a bad deal, right? Like whatever. So I'm going to intentionally go out of my way to ignore you because you've been put in an unfair situation by your teammate. It wasn't a bad play on your part. It was your teammate. So I am going to go out of my way to avoid you, give you a little bit of a chance to reset. I don't have to do that. I'm doing that because like I know what it's like to be in that situation, and I know that sucks. So I'm going to avoid you for the time being and let you go reset. And I'm just going to go chase your unhooker who unhooked you very unsafely and punish them for their bad play. But what this person did is do nothing but go out of their way to body block, to the point where like even when I would like go, okay, well you're body blocking me, that's cute, I would try to like go to the left, go to the right, try to like shimmy around them, and they were literally trying to just body block me entirely from getting to the person that unhooked them. And at that point, that drove me over the edge. I did nothing for the rest of the match, but it actually hard tunneled this person. I did nothing for the rest of the match, but besides actually go after this person, actually hard tunnel them, because I did everything in my power to avoid you, and you decided to put yourself in my way. I did everything in my power to go around you, to not put you in danger, to give you a moment to reset, a moment to get away from the bad position that your teammate had put you in. But you decided not. You decided, no, I want to get in your way. I want to body block for my friend. I want to use my defensive endurance for offense. So I did tunnel them. I tunneled them for the rest of the game, and they weren't happy about it. But whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? If you decide that when I go out of my way to play nice, when I'm going out of my way to not go after the person that just came off hook, to not tunnel and go after the person that unhooked you, and you put yourself in the way, you dive bomb, you say, get down, Mr. President. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? If you want to get tunneled, I will tunnel you. I do not care. I literally do not care. The reason I don't tunnel is because, you know, I've been there. I've been farmed before. It sucks. But if you're gonna spit in my face, if you're gonna spit in that kindness, screw you, dude. Do you know how many people get into matches with like people who straight up do nothing but like choose a person, 3-hook them, choose another person, 3-hook them, like play the entire game like a comp match? Do you know how many of those people are out there? And you take this person, me, or other players, because I doubt I'm the only person they've ever done this to. You take me and other players who actively try to like not go after the person that just came off hook, and you're gonna get in my way. You're gonna actively stop me from doing the thing that you complain about so much, which is tunneling. You're gonna force a tunnel. Like the absolute hypocrisy of it frustrates me so much. Survivors complain so much about how tunneling is this mass epidemic. Tunneling's really bad for the game. They hate how much killers tunnel, but then they'll do stuff like this, where they'll try to like use their BT or use their off the record to body block and intentionally force a tunnel. And I'm like, what do you want? You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have both. You can't complain about tunneling and then use your endurance to body block straight off hook. You have to make a decision here. Using your endurance to body block off hook is a dangerous and risky play, and it may lead to you getting tunneled. That is not on the killer. That is on you. You made a risky play, and the risky play did not pay off. That is not the killer tunneling. That's not the killer being a jerk. You forced this situation. You literally asked for this situation. But by God, if you're gonna do that, you better not. You at least better not be also complaining about tunneling. You better not be on the forums or be on Twitter crying and whining about tunneling if you make these sort of plays, because you're actively causing them to happen. Whether you see it that way or not, you are actively causing these things to happen. You are actively causing these things to happen. You are forcing the tunnel. So do not be one of these people that uses your defensive endurance as an offensive tool, and especially don't complain about tunneling if you get tunneled after you do that, because at that point you have invited it. That person went out of their way to not do it, and you forced them to do it. You forced their hand, and that is entirely on you. And I absolutely hate survivors that do this and then complain about tunneling in the after chat, because they are garbage. They are garbage, and they're legitimately entitled hypocrites, and I hate them. I hate them for the way they play. But yeah, what's something in this game that actually makes you angry? Because that's mine. That's mine. When I try not to tunnel and people force me to tunnel, it's like, you ungrateful little, you know. So what is one thing that actually makes you like super mad in this game? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm very interested on this one, because people love talking about what makes them mad. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video, friends. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow though, because I do upload daily. But if I don't, well, you know, I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.